DASP-10, Decentralized Application Security Project, is an initiative of CNN Group identifying the top 10 categories of vulnerabilities in a smart contract developed with Solidity. In this category, there are smart contracts that are vulnerable to Reentrant attacks. The Reentrant attacks consist of making multiple calls to the calling contract for an external contract before its initial call execution is complete. The first Reentrant attack on Ethereum led to a hard fork of the blockchain. In this category, we find vulnerabilities on the access control. These vulnerabilities can occur if the visibility parameters aren't secured, if the contract uses text origin to validate colors, if delegate call is misused, and so on. In this category, there are vulnerabilities related to arithmetic problems. This includes overflow and underflow. The risk is even greater when a contract uses unsigned integers. In this category, we find vulnerabilities due to the lack of checking of the value returned by low-level calls, call code, delegate call, and send. Indeed, these functions do not propagate errors and do not cancel operations in progress with revert. They simply return a boolean. If the developer doesn't check its value, the contract may become vulnerable. In this category, there are contracts that are vulnerable to denial of service attacks. Following a denial of service attack, a smart contract may not be able to recover. In this case, it's permanently disabled. This can happen, for example, by artificially increasing the gas required for the calculations of a function. In this category, there are vulnerabilities related to a poor random number generation. Smart contracts are never completely unpredictable. It is therefore very complex for them to generate random values. If the contract uses a random number, an attacker can try to predict what is predictable to attack the contract. This is why this type of vulnerability is also called nothing is secret. In this category, we find attacks that play on time. This attack is particularly useful when a smart contract involves guessing a riddle. The attack consists of stealing the solution and copying its transaction with a higher fee to get ahead of the original transaction. In this category, we find vulnerabilities related to time manipulation. This is possible when a smart contract has a timestamp dependency, hence the other name of the vulnerability, timestamp dependency. For example, when a contract locks the sale of a token for a second time, this is usually done via the timestamp variable. However, miners have some leeway to declare the time at which the mining took place. It is therefore recommended to avoid relying on timestamp. In this category, we find the short address attack. This attack consists in transmitting incorrectly fields in arguments during function calls so that they are badly decoded by the EVM. In this category, we find vulnerabilities that don't fit in any of the other categories.